Americans died and Hillary lied. And it was our investigation at Benghazi that led to Hillary's emails. And the consequence of that was Hillary wasn't elected. We had, what is this, is this 2000, what year is this, 2024? So it's 23rd anniversary of 9/11. And Judicial Watch's work on 9/11 has been extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. And one of the key things that we uncovered, this is an interesting story. There was a supporter, or kind of someone I knew from the conservative guy, and he was trying to convince me that that the Pentagon was not the way it happened, that it was some type of missile or something. And I'm like, come on, that's not true. I know it wasn't true, and it isn't true. It was a plane. There were people who saw it was a plane. It's documented it was a plane, and I'm not going to. If you want to argue with me on it, you feel free to, but I'm not going to belabor the point here. But he raised the point. He says, well, if there were no issues, then why are they hiding the videotape? I said, what videotape? Because I didn't know about it. And he said, there's this videotape of the plane hitting the building, and they won't release it. And I said, well, that's something we can try to get. And so not only did we try to get it, we sued for it. And as a result of our lawsuit, the videotape was released. And it was it's a remarkable tape in the sense that it's a parking lot camera. And back, remember, this is many, many years ago. 23 years ago. So, it was parking lot cameras weren't the most sophisticated thing. They took photos every few seconds or so. So it's not like it's a video camera was running straight up from your phone. But here is the video that we were able to obtain for the first time when it was through Judicial Watch again of the American Airlines flight hitting the Pentagon. And here you go. There's the camera. Police car goes through. Plane comes in from your right. And here it comes. There it is. Boom. So some folks look at that video and they don't see a plane. I see a plane. It is a plane. I know it's a plane. It's not a missile. But it's an important piece of historical information. And Judicial Watch separately has uncovered lies about how the FBI let Saudis out and members of bin Laden's family out while everyone else couldn't fly. We uncovered how folks tied to the 9/11 terrorists, Anwar al-Awlaki specifically, who looked to be one of their key contacts here in the United States, was feted by the Bush administration and was an FBI informant, it looks like, or government informant of some type. Remember, Obama assassinated him a few years later. All of that uncovered by Judicial Watch. We uncovered how Bill Clinton was warned in '96 about bin Laden and did nothing. Covered it in New York Times, our disclosures. So truly historic disclosures by Judicial Watch on 9/11. And to this day, and to bring it forward, remember, many of these 9/11 hijackers were here illegally. Our borders are still open. And those who are behind the attack are still being, what I believe to be, protected by the left down in Gitmo. Remember, the Biden administration was willing to let them off the hook for the death penalty. And the public outrage was such that Lloyd Austin reversed the decision shortly thereafter. This just happened a few weeks ago. But the reason the 9/11 plotters are still alive and justice hasn't been meted out to them is because they've been protected by the left through a bastardization of the legal process, aided and abetted by government officials, members of the judiciary who should know better, and of course the organized left as well. So I'm not going to forget 9/11. Of course, the other big 9/11 story is 9/11/2012, the Benghazi attack that Obama lied about, that Hillary lied about, and they tried to cover it up in order to ensure that to ensure that Obama was reelected in 2012. They lied about the deaths of 4 American citizens. Americans died and Hillary lied. And it was our investigation at Benghazi that led to Hillary's emails. And the consequence of that was Hillary wasn't elected. So people say, what does Judicial Watch do? We're your watchdog in Washington, and I don't know where the country would be without us. I really don't. And so we're going to try to get to the bottom of this debacle in Afghanistan for those poor heroes. Let's put those heroes up on the monitor again if we have it. Hoover, Pichardo, G, Lopez, Page, Sanchez, Espinoza, Schmitz, McCullum, Marola, Nakui. You're seeing, those are our brave fallen heroes all. I haven't looked into this. My guess is they haven't been posthumously respected with the awards that are their due. But I don't know that for sure, but I suspect it's true, given the way this Pentagon operates. So if we get anything, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.